Hello people of the internet, my name is Baku, and welcome to another episode of Yeast Origins. Last episode we went through a whole lot, including a few bosses. This episode, we're going through another boss. That actually wasn't an edit, I actually did that first try. So, as everyone knows about this boss coming up, it's a big, giant worm. However, I'm not too afraid of the worm. I mean, honestly, I beat with Unica first try, so this is what another of the 6 great demons that attack keys. Man, Toal, for being a villain, you sure are, killing all the great demons that attack these. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about when I was playing Unica when I had double jumps. I thought if I had double jump, this boss just would be a joke. But I don't have double jumps, so I just gotta wait patiently for it to come down. Okay, managed to attack it a bit. But yeah, the plan. Just attack and not really worry about it. The thing, just try to get as much segments as I can so that this fight doesn't last too long. Oh, it's going to be going into a roly-poly form pretty soon. Darn it, I didn't do as much damage as I would like to. I was hoping to do more damage. A little bit more damage. Okay, maybe I should care about dodging because I'm almost dead. Let's see here. I'm trying to see how many more segments there's actually left on him for me to kill. But I honestly don't know. There's some segments right there. Darn it. Be embarrassing if I die against this boss, since this is considered easy, since this is literally easy mode. I'm just try and rush it a bit. So I think now I can attack the head if it stops moving. And there we go. It had a little bit of a rough start, but regardless, the centipede boss is dead, all under 3 minutes according to this video. But that's beside the point. What's important now is that we can continue on, and I can show. Oh, it's our way over here. That's bad. More exploits, but of course, as with any good boss fight, there has to be cutscenes following afterwards. I see. So she. Yes, she's been pushing herself harder and harder ever since the demons first showed up. I don't suppose you talked to her, try getting her to slow down a little, would you? Come to think of it, I heard the veins of clarity in the mines have been completely sealed off. Wasn't that the 6 priests doing? Or was that you two? It was Raya alone. The priest and I offered help, but she insisted she could do it all on her own. Alright, I'll talk to her. She's pushing herself too hard. She needs to know her limits. She might be a goddess, but she still has human characteristics in her, okay? Ah, so she told you, did she? She's very worried about you. We all are. You need to know your limits. You shouldn't be pushing yourself like that. Haha, there's no need for concern. I'm well aware of my limits, I assure you, and I've yet to approach them. I must say, though, I was expecting you to ask me why I did it. Why send away the Claria, I mean. You must be curious, no? I think I speak for all of us when I say that we trust you and the 6 priests completely. I have no doubt you have a good reason for what you did, and that's all I need to know. But what? Do you think you're being cold or standoffish for not explaining your actions to me? Perish the thought. I'm your friend. I understand those extenuating circumstances. You'll tell me when the time is right. Toal. Sometimes even we get a little scared. Our decisions have such far-reaching consequences. We're forced to wonder if they're the right thing to do. Just proves they're human. But second-guessing ourselves is unseemly. It makes us appear weak. We must always be absolutely certain in our convictions, never wavering for even a moment. That's what I expected of us. After all, we're goddesses. No, that's not true. What? I know I haven't experienced even half of what you two have, so I probably have no right to say this. But simply put, you're not perfect beings. If being a goddess requires infallibility, then you two are only halfway there. You mean we can make mistakes? But halfway to perfection is still amazing. Pushing yourself to go through all the way is utterly pointless. It accomplishes nothing. Sometimes you have to be able to admit your faults and accept help from those who care about you. Well, you certainly aren't one to miss words, are you? What? Did you know? Speak your mind openly is what you do with friends. Haha, take a line like that at a time like this. You're incorrigible. Heh. Thank you, Toal. If it's alright with you, I think I'd like you to be the first person I discuss this with when the time is right, of course. So certainly, I'll be honored. Before I forget, there's another reason for my visit today as well. Oh? Yes. I hope you like it. What was the mysterious gift? Will the goddess like it? Find out as we continue on our journey of yeast. And now here we are at the Guilty Fire. They're activated because, so you guys don't get confused. First things first over here, I killed these guys because they're a pain in the butt. And for the first skip, well, second skip of the day, but whatever, it's right here. Sometimes it takes me a few tries to get it. There we go. I'm in jail. Whatever shall I do? Break out? Why? Because no jail can hold me, no doors or walls can stop me, and no spikes hanging from the ceiling can either. Yeah. You have found yourself some rotor fruit to give to a root that is hungry. If I'm right, that means I have like 2 rotor fruits on me right now, and I'm not going to bother checking. What is important to right now though is to go up here. And you guys probably know what's coming up soon. Yes, another boss fight. However, this boss fight, I'm going to have a special treat for you guys. Not going to bother with them, instead I'm just going to go on. So, there's a boss fight coming up here, but I'm going to go to this boss fight at a certain area for a certain reason. About right here is good, I think. So, it's true, you survived. Who was that? It's the goddess! Goddess Fina! Fina. Thank goodness, I can't tell what a relief it is to see that you're alright. I was really worried that you might not be... Well, I'm still here, perish the thought. I feel really bad that I'm the first to have found you. Haha, Rhea will be jealous, I think. Fina. Goddess Fina. You see me in this twisted form, yet you say nothing? May I presume that you've reached your own conclusions about me? More or less. You take it on the falsehood of demonic power, no? Indeed. And beyond merely accepting this power, I chose also to accept the urges that comes with it. I'm a member of Darkwings now, an enemy to yeast. I hunger for battle. My aim is to sate that hunger by capturing you and Rhea. In short, this reunion is not a happy occasion for you. But I was seeing that Rhea is in possession of the Black Pearl. Where is she? I don't know. She's not been captured, that much I can say, but her location eludes me. How unfortunate. But you're here at least, and I have no intention of letting you slip away. Will you come quietly? Toal. Well, it seems I'm a bit too late to the party. Huh? Who is that? I mean, not the person who came during Unica's playthrough. Nope, not at all. Zava, what are you doing here? Initiating preparations for the ritual are complete, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to check up on you. If I got here a bit sooner, I might have been able to claim this trophy for myself. Such a shame. Too bad. So you must be Lady. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I do so wish Lady Ray and the Black Pearl could join us. However, pray tell, where could they be? I'm certain you must know. I already told Toal, I don't know. Haha, have it your way then. Lord Delph would be most exciting in his interrogation. If I were you, I'll tell us what we want to know now. I'll save you the pleasantry that would to come. She's not gonna say a word to like the view. Oh look, it's the High Priest, however. Father Shinon! You. Why has an outcry of your standing come to this far in the tower? After hearing the report from Canada's team, I felt it's best for me to make a personal appearance. But I must confess, this is not what I expect to find. My! I sense a great deal of magical power from this one. But so disgustingly pure! No character, no personality, all business. He's a head priest of Solomon Shrine and a user of holy magic. You could say he's an antithesis of you and your magical studies. So as dull as he seems, then what a pity! I have many questions for you, but Leifina's safety comes first and foremost. Will you release her to us? What if I were to say I can't? I think you know the answer as well as I. We have no choice but to secure her safely by force. That sounds interesting. Let's see you hurt me. I'd love to go a few rounds with the head priest. I imagine it'd be good exercise. As I understand, your strength must be exceeded only by the 6th priest himself for you to boast such a title. Such flattery will get you nowhere. I assume that my strength is incomparable to theirs. But it should still suffice! I'm not worried. I told you I'm not worried. Okay, fine. I guess I should start attacking him a bit, right? Yeah, that special way how I went in here, there was a reason for that. So that way he can't hurt me. That's exactly what I want. To make this boss fight, you know, just a little bit easier. Ah, darn it, he was away. Darn it, stop moving away. Darn it, I'm repeating the wrong move. Oh well, he's still basically dead. And he's dead. See, I told you to try to hurt me. You can't. Because I abuse something. I go through walls, I go through barriers, and I can go through you too. Ugh, your powers are powerful indeed. You're no pushover yourself. If it's not for my demonic powers and my glitching properties, I'm sorry I could have withstood that. How very modest of you. But I certainly can't allow you to take Leifina away, you know that. Father Shinon. This farce grows tiresome. Stop messing around, fish him off. Alright then. Something wrong? Fish him off, I say, or do you intend to disobey a direct order from your superior? No, I'll do it. So this is how it ends. Toal, no, you mustn't. Sorry, but this is my fate. Unless someone comes to save you at the last moment. What? Leivia! Shinon, are you alright?
Toal, what's the meaning of this?
Looks like we have some interlopers. Any suggestions? Guess we have no real choice. For now, we're good with Lord Dallas at Rhino Annex. As you wish. Adieu for now, people of Ys. Eventually, I'll make fine sport of you all. Farewell. Wait!
Damn it!
No! Leifina! I finally saw you too!
So you will tell us where the whereabouts of your twin and the Black Pearl then?
As I said before, I simply do not know where to find them. We split up as soon as we entered the tower.
Once we locate her, I wonder if she might give us a pearl in exchange for your safe return.
No, she won't. We were prepared for such cognities when we chose to set back on the ground. Such trust will avail you to nothing.
What do you think, Toal?
I believe she's telling the truth. The older of the two has always been quick to shoulder the heaviest of burdens. With her sister in prison, she would not likely try to forge ahead of her own with renewed determination. Toal!
You are quite well acquainted with the goddesses, it would seem. I can only assume that you were very close with them once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away.
Was that reference really needed?
Yes. Of course, if that is true, then you are of little use to me. It'd be quite difficult to trust you under such circumstances as all. Even when the god says she suffice for our goal, as long as we have the Black Pearl. So what do you think we limit this one here now?
Wait! Wait.
I speak in jest, of course. Once you're done what you set out to do, the gods will be set free. Those are your conditions, no?
You had to talk about that out loud. Toal, you do care.
However, I will brook neither incompetence nor interference, and I prepare just a thing to ensure our dear Lady has nowhere to go. Barrier magic!
This is... What the hell have you done? Oh, don't get so worked up. It's a powerful magic, yes, but something more than a barrier. So just a barrier. Can I get through it? I want to go through the barrier.
Oh, not so bad at it. We dark have some, rather sophisticated magic of our own, as you can see. Gods doesn't know any attempt to spell is a waste effort. For you see, this was originally an incantation for your own people.
Darklings, that explains a few things. You must have opened the Ark.
Oh, that we did. And you're descendant of those who turned their back on the gods and sank the land into the ocean's depths. Now do you realize why we seek a Black Pearl?
But you can't have it.
It's the mother goddess that represents the crystallizations of our highest ideals. No sacrifice is so great that it possibly kept us from attaining the perfection in promises. I trust you will look to that day with great anticipation, goddess.
Leifina, see? I am still looking at you. But it seems like there's more history here than I thought. Yes, dating back to even before the founding of Ys. When Reina and I were young, even by human standards. You mean you weren't always as old? Besides, that doesn't concern me. Either way. Toal, wait, there's something I'd like you to have. Oh? It can't be. You have received a silver harmonica that is probably Rhea's. Hey! Even I was such dimensional size took every last bit of effort I had to transport through the barrier. I don't understand. Why are you giving this to me? Rhea and I were attacked by demons immediately upon entering the tower. She might not even know she dropped it. And by the time I found it, we already gone our separate ways. You'll see before her I will, given the circumstances. So please give it back to her when you do. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you trusting me? Well, you're searching for her, aren't you? It's only logical to assume you'll find her eventually. Or she'll find you, perhaps. That's not what I mean! You don't condemn me even at what I've done? Why would you trust me with this? Because I believe in you. I believe in your determination as well as your unwavering kindness. I know the kind of person you are. I spent too much time with you. Thank you, Toal, for being so concerned about my safety all this time. What? Do you think I wouldn't notice? Haha, I can read you like a book. Like I said, I spent a little bit too much time with you. I don't know what you're talking about. You're free to cling to false hope if that's what helps you deal with your situation. But ultimately, they're all they are. My only concern is finding Rhea and a Black Pearl. Is there something you would like to say to me? No, not particular. You're just an even more interesting man than I thought, that's all. What's that supposed to mean? It takes an iron will to withstand a transformation into a demon, so I can't help but wonder how someone as naive as you could keep from giving in to temptation and going stark, ravaging mad. You try to start something? You want to fight? I don't care if you're 20 levels ahead of me, I'll also beat you. Oh, don't get me wrong. All I care about is finding worthy opponents, so whatever's going through your head is of no concern to me. So you don't want to fight then? It's just fascinating, that's all. By all means, go on fighting your good fight, and we'll see how far you can take this little charade of yours. Truth be told, I'm actually kind of excited to see you snap in the end. Who knows, we might fight one day, and when that happens, we'll see who the real victor is. Charade, huh? I burned all my bridges. What else can I do? Not proud of what I've done, but this is the path I've chosen for myself. Shortly thereafter, Dulles instructed his followers to split up again and resume the search for Rhea and the Black Pearl. Toal quickly warped to where he left off at, halfway up the tower. And you notice how I didn't take care of this? Well, it's an automatic thing, actually. I mean, the game assumes you got it. So yeah, that's why I have it already. So now, we're going up here for an obvious thing, which I'm pretty sure you guys already know what's up here. I mean, sure, no, it's not a wall quit. Or a barrier skip, okay? It's something a bit more important. Is that? It is. It's Commander Tova's greatsword. But why is it here? Ah, that's right. The artifact confused at Dava and Zava's soul. Oh, Dallas, sorry. I said Dava. This one's from House Tova, and it's getting the same treatment as the other two. I wonder how to explain myself for taking it. They never asked me about the other two, but I might be pushing my luck with this one. I should go.
No, wait. Toal.
God damn it, I'm tired of all these distractions. Can I just continue on my journey?
It's been some time, Toal. I've not seen you since that fateful day.
Commander! Commander! Commander Tova? I'm still your loyal servant. Makes me see you like this.
Huh, what's wrong? If you keep bowing your head like this, I won't be able to see your face.
I'm so sorry. I have no right to show you my face. You're my role model.
Seems so much has occurred since my departure from this plane.
Yeah, I've sort of turned into a demon and all. I've begun walking a path unworthy of a holy knight. If you would, I ask that you release me from my oath.
Huh, I don't believe I'm capable of that. I have no authority over you anymore. I'm no longer of your world. All I can do is give you this.
You have acquired the Crimson Lotus, but that should honestly go back to Unica. I mean, it's her dad's sword, so that's why we should give it back to her. A surge of power bursts first from the artifact. Toal granted the use of the skill Inferno, which is a jumping, spinning attack. What? I thought Worthing had such power.
I know not what path you've chosen. But even if I did, it would make no difference. Whatever it may be, you must define it. Do not let it define you. Be it glorious, unpleasant, or shameful, it is no one's destiny but your own. Only you can take charge of it. If you are lost, you need only ask yourself what you wish to become. I have faith in you. I know you'll make the right choice.
Commander Tova. I swore on that day that I would endure any shame and hardship if it meant achieving my goals in the end. And yet, his words shake me to the very core. I should keep moving, just to see what the path takes me. So I'm actually going to end the episode right here. So next episode, we'll actually be using the Inferno skill, this one right here, in lots of interesting ways. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.